Good morning, Ridge Wreckers Fantasy Football League. Welcome to the Week 8 recap video. Still on location here, hopefully for the last week. This place is pretty awful. It's going to be a quick video. There wasn't a lot of comments, and frankly, there's not a lot to talk about. I'm tired, and all of us feel like we've been getting kicked in the dick all week. So we're going to get right into it. Results from Week 8. Bayside Tigers beat the Media 111 to 92 points. I just can't find consistency from week to week. Team Suckaditka spanked Championships for Miles 106 to 60.46 points. That represents the week's low score for the league. Championship for Miles suffers another loss and continues their fall down the standings rankings, whatever it's called. Gender Unicorn almost beat the Roster Baiters 122 to 125 points. Jags fell to Raiders Nation, who put up 128.44 points. That represents the league's week high score. Congratulations to them. They have really done well for themselves in a turnaround season. Missing my Young Ho. You know, we're going to come back to that. Nut and Butt Sacks beat Social Justice Warrior 101 to 88 points, sending Social Justice Warrior to 0-8 and firmly in control of the caboose position in our standings. We're going to go back to the game of the week, but here in a second. Standings, as mentioned, Team Suckaditka still in first place, Nut and Butt Sacks in second, Bayside Tigers in third, Roster Baiters in fourth, Jags in fifth, Raider Nation in sixth, Missing My Young Ho in seventh, the Media in 8th, Booty Lickers in 9th, Championships for Miles in 10th, Gender Unicorn in 11th, and as mentioned, the Social Justice Warriors in the back, where they take it in 12th place. Still waiting to talk about the game of the week. We're going to go to the Week 9 schedule. Gender Unicorn plays the Media in what should be a sure win for the Media. Hopefully I didn't just curse myself, but we need this one. Nut and Butt Sacks goes up against Raider Nation, what should be a good game. Bayside Tigers play Social Justice Warrior, which I'm going to predict it here. You're going to hear it first. Social Justice Warrior gets their first win of the season against the Bayside Tigers. It's like that time AC Slater slapped Zach and took Kelly out on a date. I don't know if that actually happened, but it probably did. Jags goes up against the Booty Lickers in what should be a good matchup and fun with lots of trash talking. Missing My Young Ho goes up against Suckaditka and the Roster Baiters playing that cross-street rivalry, Championships for Miles, which would have been a good game, except Championships for Miles sucks and still needs to change their team name. That being said, let's talk about the game of the week. Missing My Young Ho fell to the Booty Lickers 98.04 to 99.46 points. That spread, if you can do the math, is a measly 1.42 points. This is important because the Booty Lickers failed to play a running back on Thursday night's game, claiming they forgot. I think that was this week. Anyway, Booty Lickers somehow managed to eke out a win, and that gets us directly into the comments from team owner of Nut and Butt Sacks, who was not happy about it. I'd like to talk about the Booty Lickers trying to throw the game for the second time in our league history to Crooked Chris. I believe it was in 2016 or 2017 the same story was said. Oh geez guys, I forgot about Thursday night. That's like saying I forgot to wipe my ass. It could happen, but highly unlikely. There's photos on the World Wide Web last week of the Booty Licker and Crooked Chris in an unknown city drinking beers together, pretty sure he makes this word up, cohering about this scandal. I would think he wanted to say cohorting? I don't know. I have contacted the Superior Court judge and submitted forms to have the law offices of Booty and Liquor disbarred on malicious and scandalous activity pertaining to our ethical league. Even though the scandal did not work in Crooked Chris's favor, this situation has to be discussed. And then he provides a very good quote from the great George Washington. Truth will prevail where there is pains to bring it to light. That same general also said, let's go Brandon. Probably. So he claims that there is a scandalous lovers deal between Missing My Young Ho and the Booty Lickers. well, I can neither support, know, or, negate those claims, I'm sure the law offices of Booty and Liquor will have their statement out shortly. The other comment this week was from the team owner of Bayside Tigers, who, as I mentioned, defeated me in this week's matchup rather handily. I didn't feel like it was appropriate for me to send a comment to the media after beating the media with 0 points for my flex position, he adds, because everyone in this league knows the media can't be trusted to tell the truth. Yeah, that's probably true. And apparently neither can Aaron Rodgers be trusted to tell the truth. Perfect match for each other. Not only did I take this very personally, I found it incredibly insulting to attack a man of myself and Aaron Rodgers' integrity. And here's what I'm going to do, because I know Aaron Rodgers watches this video. Because I back my boy Aaron so fully, and because I was so proud of his anti-woke statements previously, and also because I'm proud of him for not succumbing to the peer pressure and the bullying related with the COVID vaccine itself that we see throughout our entire culture, I'm going to start Aaron Rodgers this week in my quarterback position, even though I know he is sitting out. Because that's how much I support Aaron Rodgers. And when he looks at the fantasy roster, I want him to see that 1% started in this week. And it's not an accident. And I'm going to start him. And we're still going to beat the gender unicorn because you get woke and you go broke. So roll that up and smoke it, Bayside Tigers. Go back and stare at your baseball cards. Anyway, have a great week. Remember, right now, fantasy football really is the only thing that matters. Hopefully, I'll be back home next week for that week's video. Be able to actually produce some quality vids. And if Aaron Rodgers is in fact watching this, get in touch. Have a great week.